Hello there. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever you are. This is Turgon the Wise coming at you with a new video today. And today we're going to read the things that involve 2.0. And you can see I'm on a blank spreadsheet here. So I'm going to just jot down things that I think are important while I read this. So I'm going to label this column as important stuff. Um, So let's get right into it. I keep feeling like I'm answering the same questions over and over again from some of my friends. Keep asking the same questions, like over and over again. So what I'm going to do here is just show you what everyone really needs to do, and I'm going to even go the extra mile here and just read all the stuff for you here now. So here we go. We're going to start with the first post that I think is pertinent, which is from the 16th of October, which is about 11 days ago. Um, you don't really need to read any of this stuff per se. It's just some background and yay. But what's important here is the screenshots. So you go into the screenshots and it's pretty small, so I recommend opening it in the browser. Um, that is, of course, if you're on a computer, it might be easier to read when you open it up from your mobile device. So here we go. It's just restating the same stuff from the post here. It's kind of crazy. Story, truly captivating, blah 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 blah. So you can skip this one. Now you know. Important stuff. Skip the first one. Okay? That's important. I don't want to waste people's time. Now I feel like I wasted my time. Tactician webinars. We're talking about webinars here. PPE surveys, in-depth analysis of the content, blah, 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 blah. Future plans, upcoming updates for Lord of the Rings Rise to War 2.0 will be carried out in several steps. We're currently testing new content related to battle strategies on the PBE server, such as new armies, commander advancement, equipment, relics, and more. Many tacticians have actively participated in the PBE testing and have provided us with valuable feedback. Once everything is ready, we will implement the updates on all currently operating servers. After the maintenance ends, you can experience the brand new version 2.0 by simply logging into the game as usual. We will soon release the solutions for processing your important in-game data related to commanders, equipment, and other aspects of the game, along with details about a series of events for welcoming version 2.0. I'm gonna close these. So, yeah, that's just some future plans. You can probably skip the second one too. I can spell, I swear to God. Okay. I'll just, let's just make this a little bit bigger. Cool. All right, third one. Concept release. What's this? Following that, we will initiate a new round of PBE testing where players will be introduced to a brand new set of strategy-based gameplay systems involving marching, competitions, confrontations, and more in Middle-earth. So it sounds like, like how we have these events on the weekends where you go and you kill bosses like Balrogs and dragons and swamp monsters, depending on what campaign you're in and whatnot. It sounds like they're making a bunch of little things like that. That'll be cool. Um, so that sounds interesting. We'll see what that's all about. We're currently planning on a groundbreaking enhancement of the game's overall visual effects, aiming to establish a solid lead in visual mobile game presentation worldwide. When the development team first saw these visuals, they were amazed by the art team's craftsmanship. You get a glimpse of a whole new Middle Earth through various official channels in the future. Currently, our technical team is conducting extensive verification and testing to ensure a smooth experience in a realistic Middle Earth on your mobile devices. Like the song, The Road Goes Ever On and On, As in The Lord of the Rings, we will keep going with eager feet to provide an expansive Middle Earth experience and more fun for you. Hmm. Okay. Uh, okay, the third one is like, oh, okay, new engine stuff. Cool. Let's call this like, let's just call this one screenshot 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4. Let's see what's going on. So we read all these now, and there's a video that came out. So you can skip this one. We can skip this one. Now you know. You can skip this, and you should watch the videos. Yeah, I definitely recommend watching the videos. They're like, what's like 6 minutes? Yeah, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. So if you are watching this video that I'm recording right now, I'm pretty sure we've already surpassed 6 minutes. So you can definitely take 6 minutes out of your day to check that out. I highly recommend it. Um, yeah. So next screenshots. There's some more stuff, gripping stories, blah blah blah. New army features. I think this is now really where the, this is just some background and marketing. This is the actual meat and potatoes. Each army will include more commanders and units. Now, an army can contain up to 4 formations, with each formation being comprised of a commander and their soldiers. So immediately, let me just stop there. That's the first sentence. An army can contain up to 4 formations. So this is a formation, this is a formation, this is a formation, but all of them combine to make an army. Okay, so when we're looking at gear and we still see stuff, abilities, um, and related to gear or skills, which aren't called skills anymore, but we'll get there. Um, the army, when it refers to army, that means everything. Whereas when it's talking about formation, it's probably just talking about that specific formation. So what I'm guessing this means is when we get to set bonuses, the set bonus, like if you have a set bonus for Sunant here, it would only apply for Sunant's formation, not the entire army. Okay, moving on. One formation is equal to the original concept of a single target. The increased opportunities for commanders to be deployed bring about more varied and flexible strategies, leading to a wider range of possibilities in battle. In the new version, tacticians need to consider fully mobilizing their commanders and soldiers, letting them unleash their full potential in your new army so as to defeat your enemies. That makes sense. I'm not gonna, I don't feel like I need to expand on that. Next, physique countering. With the new combat system, we aim to create a battle dynamic that is clear, straightforward, and strategy oriented. All units have been given a new attribute, physique. Now, I'll be honest, I actually haven't read this one before, so this is kind of new to me. A unit's physique is determined by the size of its soldiers' bodies. Oh, okay, I do remember this now. There are 3 physique types: large, medium, and small. So I'm guessing, like hobbits, men, trolls. When a formation, including the commander, attacks a target that it counters, it will deal higher damage. Here are the countering relationships between the different physique types. So small unit formations counter large unit formations. So what this is telling me is that I can use a bunch of hobbits and mess up your mummoks, which delights me in many ways. Medium unit formations counter small unit formations, so men are going to squish hobbits. Large unit formations counter medium unit formations, so mummoks are going to squish humans. The number in the image are for illustrative purposes only, do not represent the game's final content, so you can ignore the 20s, but you get the idea. In addition, if all units in an army are of the same physique type, the army's strength will receive a boost in battle, and all soldiers will receive an additional physique buff. Tacticians need to be very careful with their choices when balancing buffs and physique countering in order to deal with the cunning and ever-changing enemies they'll face in the battlefield. So this is immediately overhauling how fighting works in the game. and I like it. I think this is going to be this is a cool enhancement because today it just adds another layer in the fabric of the game. It's very difficult for me to describe it anyway other than this. It's good. I think it's going to be good. All right, let's move on to the next one. So I should probably record some things here, huh? New army features. Didn't this is 4, right? Did I record anything for 4? No, I didn't. Slacking. Which one was this one? New army. Oh yeah, formation. So for number 4, we introduce formations versus army. Yeah, and then 5 is unit physique. Cool. Let's keep going. So where are we? We're up here. Not this one, this one. Okay. Another important change is that in the new battle system, all commanders, like their units, will take a certain amount of damage during the battle. When all of the soldiers in a commander's formation have been killed, the commander may soon themselves in trouble. Whenever a commander's HP reaches 0, they will no longer be able to take action in battle, and they will need a longer time to restore their strength after the battle. I actually have a question about that, which is, can you kill the commander before you kill the units? Because it doesn't really say anything about this in here. So, and maybe that's not something we're supposed to know right now. Maybe some people that played the PBE know. I would be interested if somebody could leave a comment and just let me know what the deal is there, if anybody knows. And you never know. Even if somebody thinks they know, they could change that between now and when they release 2.0. But uh, I do think that whatever it is that they did in the PBE will probably be what they do in 2.0 regarding my specific question. Can you kill the commander while there are still units up? Or do the units all have to die and then you kill the commander? Who knows? Just curious. Unit updates. With the updated army configuration, the coordination between units and commanders has been redefined, resulting in adjustments to the stats of most unit types. The original attack stat of units will be renamed damage, and they will also receive a new version of the attack stat. The damage stat will play a crucial role as the new attack stat calculates the final damage dealt by a unit based on the target's defense stat. Due to these stat changes, all unit types will undergo a complete overhaul to ensure that different unit types possess different strategic advantages in the new environment. In version 2.0, all unit traits will no longer require upgrading. After a unit is unlocked, all of its traits will immediately take full effect. Additionally, neutral unit conscription will no longer require gold, but will consume more resources. So, goodbye having to level unit traits with gold. They just get maxed out as soon as you open them up. That makes my life a lot easier. I actually kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's get back to recording this. So, what did I just talk about? Okay, so here we can say commanders. I can spell. Oh my God. Okay. Next, remove gold coins. You may have noticed that some of the adjustments mentioned above are associated with the gold feature. In order to reduce the decision-making difficulty throughout a season, we're planning to remove the gold system and the relevant strategic loops. This will result in a series of changes. The unit trait feature will also be removed in the new version. After a unit is unlocked, all of its traits will be immediately taking a full effect and will no longer need upgrading. Neutral unit conscription will no longer require gold but will consume more resources. Items will no longer be purchasable with gold in the market. The gold cost for developing elite unit skills will be removed. The ring ability Midas Touch will be removed for all you calm guys, King of Men. You will no longer receive gold rewards from defeating bosses, completing tavern tips, main chapter tasks, season pass tasks, and random events, or from participating in different events. These gold rewards will be replaced. There you have it. So, all gold stuff by replaced. It says they're being replaced, but it's not saying what it's being replaced with. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Cool. Let's keep on going. So this is where they talk about the query tool. I'll open that up for you just so you can see what it looks like. I've shown it in my previous video yesterday. It's a nice little thing here. The only thing that bothers me is I keep looking at my Elrond and I'm like, all right, I'm going to put in like whatever he is. I think he's like level 12. So I put in level 12 and I don't know, I'm just going to make up a number of rep like 50. Let's say he's got 50 rep. So the max respect level in version 2.0 is 10, but it's telling me that he's going to be respect 12, and that confuses me a lot, especially when I go back over here and I go to like I don't know, let's pick let's go to a mighty commander. Let's look at Ori, and let's look at him at like level 25 and it says respect level 10. So clearly there's something broken with Elrond, and they hate Elrond, and they hate me because everything that I need to look at doesn't make any fucking sense. Moving on. Tacticians, the most important change is this update is that commanders will now have complete HP and defense stats and will also take a certain amount of damage in combat. Therefore, players need to consider their survivability in combat to ensure they can continue to play a sustained role in battle. On the other hand, we have adjusted the structure of certain stats to distinguish more clearly the different types of commanders from each other. The addition of damage and command stats further determines the most prominent capabilities of each commander. The battlefield is filled with uncertainty, and different commanders also bring a multitude of possibilities, making it a great opportunity for all tacticians to showcase their tactical prowess and strategic thinking. All right, does it say the same thing? Yeah, basically. And then it goes on. Here is an introduction to each stat. Damage determines a commander's ability to inflict all types of damage. HP determines the total amount of damage a commander can take. When a commander's HP falls to 0, they will become heavily wounded and unable to continue battling. Command affects the combat performance of the commander's formation unit. Attack increases a commander's ability to deal physical damage. Defense reduces the amount of physical damage a commander receives. Focus affects commander's ability to deal focus, burn, and poison damage and reduces these types of damage inflicted on the commander. Not on the army, on the commander. I'm making that distinction here, but maybe they just didn't word it right. And it does reflect on the army? I don't know. Speed affects the order in which a commander and their formation take action in battle. Okay, so we go down here. This is going to be number 8. Stat definitions. Okay, let's go to the next one. What is the next one? Do I go down or up? Commander Ascension. What does this say? Commander Skills. Let's go to Commander Skills next. The skills of each commander are the key to distinguishing them from the pack. These diverse skills provide a wider range of possibilities in mixing and matching commanders and units to build an army, giving players more room to explore various army configurations. Simultaneously, to prevent army configurations from becoming overly complicated, we have simplified the commander skills system. Each commander will have 4 skills, and each skill can be upgraded by up to 10 levels, with each upgrade requiring 3 skill points. Additionally, the power of Bloodline skill can also be upgraded using skill points. What is power of Bloodline? I guess it's this? This little flaming skull thing here. That's interesting. Each skill will gain additional effects at level 5 and 10. Right. This is a great opportunity for experienced tacticians to showcase their capabilities by making their own builds using a limited supply of skill points. Okay. Cool. All right. So we'll come over here and how skills work, sort of. Let's come back down here. Commander Ascension. In the current commander system, commanders of different rarities will have their own initial stats and stat progression. In version 2.0, we've given commanders the HP stat, which will affect their damage in combat and their influence on unit strength. Due to the differences in stat growth rates among commanders of various rarities, lower rarity commanders may perform below expectations in late game battles, as players typically start investing in lower rarity commanders before moving on to higher rarity ones. We now want commanders of lower rarities to perform better in battle to bridge the stat gap that arise from commander rarity in later stages of the game. We have introduced the Commander Ascension system. Once a commander reaches a certain respect level, I love ambiguous things like this. Once it reaches a certain respect level, I'm going to just guess it's 10. They can consume a specific number of respect items. Again, ambiguous. How many respect items? Who knows? To improve their stats, thereby achieving the same combat performance as a higher rarity commander. Commanders will be divided into 3 different rarities upon acquisition: Mighty, Epic, Legendary. For commanders of Mighty and Epic rarities, when their respect has reached its level cap within a certain rarity, this is why I say level 10. So you're Mighty, you reach level 10. The commander will be granted an Ascension opportunity. After Ascension is complete, which doesn't tell you at all what it takes to ascend, I guess a certain amount of rep items. Um, this commander will be granted an Ascension opportunity. The Mighty commander will become Epic, while an Epic commander will become Legendary, and the respect level cap will also be raised. All commanders of Mighty and Epic rarities will have the chance to become Legendary after a successful Ascension. The commander's damage, HP, and commander stat will be enhanced. Okay, so you have Dwalin, and he converts over into 2.0, and let's say you have him respect 25, he might just be legendary when you come over to the game. Let's take a look at that actually. Let's come over to Commander, we'll go to Mighty, we'll pick Dwalin, we'll max him out, and it says he'll be legendary, level 10. You'll get 29 skill points for that. And I'm pretty sure we're going to come a little bit. It's going to talk about how they took the impart wisdom thing out of the game. So I think that's why it's 29 and not 25. It's because they're still giving you the 4 points for impart wisdom, but instead of using impart wisdom to get those 4 points, it's baked into your skill points based upon how much rep you have. Just a couple of thoughts there. Okay, so what does that mean for my spreadsheet here? Um, Introducing Ascension. Cool. Next, new respect levels. Due to the introduction of the new Ascension feature, changes have been made to the respect level related features. The respect value needed to acquire Commander has been reduced, and the Commander friendly feature has been removed. So when you got your Sunid and you had 3,000 rep, you could use her as a friend, but you still needed 9,000 rep to unlock her fully to be able to use all of her gear slots and titles and such. So that's gone. Once a commander reaches the new respect value requirement, they will directly join the tactician's team. The initial level cap for the commanders who have joined your team is 30. So you just unlocked a new commander. You can only level him up to 30. And they can equip up to 4 pieces of gear immediately. The effects of increasing a commander's respect level have also been adjusted. Increasing respect levels has various benefits, such as raising the level cap, unlocking skills, and increasing available skill points. A new feature called Zenith has been added. When a commander reaches respect level 15, which makes no sense to me because I thought 10 was the max, they will reach the Zenith phase. The Zenith phase consists of 20 sublevels, and increasing a commander's Zenith level will grant more commander skill points and further enhance certain commander stats. That's interesting. Huh. Well, Zenith. Very interesting indeed. Next, this is the last one of this group of 5. Each commander will directly receive a Zenith outfit after reaching the Zenith phase. Additionally, more outfits will gradually be made available through various sources in future updates. Dress up your commanders with personalized outfits. Yay! Remove commander tags. The tag system and related buffs will be removed from all commanders. Each commander will have new tactics to explore. Commander tags. I guess they're talking about in the game where like it says strategist or warrior, those things. I'm guessing that's the tag they're talking about. Interesting. New influence buffs. They could have been a little bit more explicit with this language. I mean, it's just 2 fucking sentences and it's very, very ambiguous. The tag system and related buffs will be removed from all commanders. Each commander will have new tactics to explore. Okay, well, I guess we'll wait and see what that is. New influence buffs. Influence level is an evaluation of the overall influence of all commanders possessed by a tactician, as we want it to play a greater role in the game for each influence level. Increase the power of bloodline level of a designated race's commanders will now also increase. Oh, can I see that? Where is it? It's down towards the bottom right here. Where is the power? Okay. Influence level 45. All power of bloodline level is +1. Commander blind. And they blur out all the things here. You. Okay, you're smart. I'm not going to lie. Okay, next. I'm just going to read it from here because it's the same thing. In version 2.0, due to the changes in the army configuration, tacticians will need to pay more attention into strategizing the coordination between commanders. To facilitate tacticians in selecting equipment for their commanders, we have redesigned the equipment system. The update this time is primarily aimed at reducing the complexity of the equipment system. Instead of weakening the effectiveness of equipment, our goal has been to make it simpler for players to use and match equipment. In the brand new equipment system, equipment items have 3 stats: primary stats, secondary stats, and set effects. Equipment refinement is responsible for boosting primary stats, while equipment strengthening boosts secondary stats. In addition, refinement levels are no longer limited by strengthening levels. So now, equipment can be refined directly. On the other hand, the effects of strengthening will be reflected in the changes to the appearance of equipment items. Interesting. So that means you don't have to upgrade your equipment to 5 stars to refine it to 5 stars. You can refine it to 4 stars and only have it upgraded or strengthened is the term they're using here in this language to 2 stars. So that's new and interesting. Set effects provide tacticians with a clearer target for their equipment choices. By choosing one set effect that best matches a commander's combat style, you can unleash a significant portion of the equipment's power. The new set effect concept implies a certain universality. I'm not good at saying that word and I apologize. Set effects cannot be boosted. They remain the same across different rarities of equipment without any difference in effect values. This means you can flexibly mix and match equipment of all rarities to achieve the optimal set effect for your commanders. We hope that through these changes, equipment features will become accessible to more tacticians, and they will have a clearer understanding of how to select the best equipment. Okay, cool. Equipment changes. 1. I'm assuming they're going to talk about this more. Indeed. In version 2.0, we will offer players several choices for dealing with the equipment they already own, allowing them to either keep their equipment or reforge/convert it into new pieces with new random effects. These features will only be available for equipment acquired before the update, equipment items with the classic tag in their name. New equipment and classic equipment cannot be used to strengthen or refine each other. To strengthen and refine a piece of new equipment, you will need to use other eligible new equipment. The rules for strengthening and refining classic equipment remain unchanged. Moreover, the equipment familiarity feature has been removed from the equipment system, so as soon as commanders equip equipment, all stats and set effects of the equipment will be immediately and fully effective. The impart wisdom feature has also been removed in this update. I love how they just kind of stick this at the bottom of this paragraph. The resources invested in impart wisdom will be fully refunded. We will release a more detailed solution on processing impart wisdom data. Please stay tuned for future announcements. Cool. So, my spreadsheet, we're talking about introducing reforge slash convert equipment by impart wisdom. Wisdom. Oh, I hit a button I shouldn't have. Cool. All right, that's that. So we finished this one now, right? Yes. Next, we're cooking through this. I'm down to the last four. So if you hang on this long, just hang in a little bit longer. We're almost there. In version 2.0, we have upgraded the commander system, the equipment system, and certain in-game items. Here, we will explain the data conversion rules for these aspects. Commander respect adjustments. In version 2.0, Mighty and Epic commanders can upgrade their tier. The respect levels of each commander have also underwent certain modifications. In this update, the tiers and respect levels of your current commanders have changed according to the new respect levels and rules. The final conversion results are based on the current respect level of each commander and the amount of respect possessed by the commander. Moreover, commanders will also receive new stats and skill points based on their respect levels. You can check the specific conversion rules using the conversion tool available via the in-game community. For example, and I don't really love this example, the current version's Legolas Epic Respect Level 8 will retain his tier and respect level, Epic Respect Level 8, after the update. The skill points provided by his respect level have increased from 8 to 22. The current version's Dwalin Mighty Respect 9 will become Epic Respect Level 5 after the update. The skill points provided by his respect level have increased from 9 to 16 points. Huh. The current version's Legolas Epic Respect 16 will become Legendary Respect Level 10 after the update. The skill points provided by his respect level have increased from 16 to 29. That's Respect 16. What about Respect 25? So let's take a look at this. Let's come back over here. Let's go Legolas's Epic. Okay, so what are they saying here? Respect 16. So let's go to 16. Let's check out 16. Respect 16. Respect 10, legendary, skill points 29. Okay, so what if he was 25? Do you get 32? So you go, so, and it says it'll be respect 13. So can have Legolas at respect 13, skill points 32 if he's maxed at 25 when you switch to 2.0. That's interesting to me. What I'm curious, my Dwalin is 19. And let me just check. Do I have the game open on my stupid phone right now? I do. So where is my Dwalin? Dwalin, how much experience do you have? You have 2,760. So let's see. I'll have an epic respect 9 Dwalin right from the get-go. So he's pretty close, I think, to probably being legendary, which probably is 20. Let's go back. I'm just curious. If my Dwalin was level 20, he'd still be epic. Is it 21? Epic respect 10, 22. Still epic respect 10, but more points. 23. Now he's legendary. 29. I checked 22, right? Yeah, epic. So you only get legendary Dwalin if you have him at respect level 23 or higher, which is interesting. Cool. Well, good stuff. But then for a tier 2 commander like Legolas, he only needs to be respect level 16 and he'll be legendary. So what I wonder now is, well, these are all already legendary, so you don't have to do that. So I answered my own dumb question. Okay, where was I? Did I finish reading this? No, I didn't. Equipment adjustments. Version 2.0 introduces upgraded equipment effects. All the equipment possessed by tacticians before the update, referred to as classic equipment, will retain their stat effects, strengthening levels, and refinement levels. Players can continue to use these equipment items. In version 2.0, the effects of commander equipment only apply to the commander's own formation. Also, because of the renaming of certain commander stat types, the might stat found on equipment will be changed to commander attack. All equipment attained from various sources in the updated version, referred to as new equipment, will have new primary stats and set effects. Okay. Yeah, commander respect adjustments and equipment adjustments. Almost there. I'm feeling fatigued just by reading all this, if you can't tell. Here we go. This one's going to talk about math and vouchers. In version 2.0, math and vouchers will be divided into 3 rarities. Respect items of different rarities can be converted into respect vouchers of different rarities. Meanwhile, respect vouchers of any rarity, meanwhile, respect vouchers of each rarity can be exchanged at the Matham House for respect items of corresponding rarity. All Matham vouchers possessed by tacticians before the update will be converted into corresponding flawless respect vouchers. I don't know why they keep putting versatile in parentheses after this. I'm going to skip saying that because I think it's silly. By default in this update, and these flawless respect vouchers obtained from the conversion can be exchanged for the same quantity of flawless gifts as before. Flawless respect vouchers can be used as regular flawless respect vouchers. Additionally, within 7 days after the update is implemented, tacticians can choose to convert these flawless respect vouchers into respect vouchers of other rarities. Converted vouchers can no longer be converted again. Respect vouchers obtained in the new version cannot be converted. The conversion ratio is as follows: one respect voucher flawless can be converted into 2 exquisite, 1 flawless can be converted into 4 fine. Interesting. Remove the Impart Wisdom feature. All features related to Impart Wisdom have been removed in version 2.0. All equipment consumed through the Impart Wisdom function will be converted into a corresponding proportion of gold ingots. Tacticians can exchange gold ingots for relevant items in the market. This conversion ratio is every 20 equipment proficiency points can be converted into 1 equipment voucher. The conversion result will be rounded up into 1 equipment voucher. What does that have to do with ingots? This is confusing. All equipment consumed will convert into a course. I don't understand what this means. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I'm just tired and my cat is yelling at me and I'm going to throw something at her. Just kidding. I'm not going to throw something at her. I just wanted to scare her, make her run away. She just wants food, and her food comes out like very soon. I have an automatic feeder because I'm like that with my cat. She gets regulated. Okay. You just learned way more than you need to learn about my cat. So what is this? Math and vouchers and impart wisdom. Yep. Okay. Two more, my friends. Two more. I already opened this. I'm dumb. Did I already open this? Yes, I did. Tacticians can manually convert their classic equipment into new equipment based on their own needs through events like equipment update and equipment conversion. You can view the event details in the Matham House. In version 2.0, unique equipment is granted a separate equipment slot and has undergone a comprehensive usage update. It means they've changed all of them. And you don't have to use a gear slot to use them anymore. They get their own slot. Therefore, all previously crafted and refined unique equipment will be dismantled and converted into corresponding flawless equipment and mithril, which will be returned to the players. So all of our uniques are going to be dismantled, and they're going to give us all the mithril back. Moreover, there is only one type of mithril in the new version, which is required for crafting all unique equipment for commanders. All blue mithril owned by tacticians will be converted into the new mithril at a ratio of 4 to 1, and all impure mithril, purple, will be converted into the new mithril at a ratio of 2 to 1. Conversion results will be rounded up to the whole number. Additionally, if tacticians have mithril originally purchased with gems, including pure mithril purchased directly or pure mithril converted from raw and impure mithril purchased with gems. Then within 7 days after the update is implemented, tacticians can choose to convert this mithril back into gems. Oh, well that's interesting. Huh. I didn't think about that. I don't even know how many of my mithril was purchased with gems. Equipment, unique equipment in mithril. Yeah. All right, we're on number 17. This is the last one. And then we're gonna wrap up this video. I'm gonna show you one more thing that I'll cover in another video. And I showed it in my last video, but I think that this is enough. Okay, remove gold coins. In version 2.0, gold coins have been removed in your unit skills. I feel like I read this already. No, I didn't. Okay. Gold coins have been removed and the unit skills no longer need to be upgraded. All your existing gold will be cleared directly, while upgraded unit skills will be replaced by unit skills at default levels in the new version, which is max. If your character is in an ongoing season slash campaign at the time of the update, the gems consumed for double gold levy during the current season slash campaign will be fully refunded. Also, equipment sold to the Master at Arms during ongoing seasons slash campaigns for gold will be converted into equipment vouchers and gold ingots according to the rules below. Each piece of flawless equipment sold will be converted into 20 equipment vouchers and 600 gold ingots. Each piece of exquisite equipment sold will be converted into 4 equipment vouchers and 180 gold ingots. Each piece of fine equipment sold will be converted into 9 gold ingots. So flawless is yellow, exquisite is purple, fine is blue, and each piece of superior equipment will be converted into 3 gold ingots. That's great. Huh. I almost kind of wonder if 20, like, what is 20 equipment vouchers? Like, does that get me 20 pieces of equipment? I kind of don't think so. What are these equipment vouchers that you're talking about? Someone leave me a comment if you know, especially played PBE. I didn't play PBE, so I don't know things because I'm dumb. Version 2.0 sees the removal of the sell equipment feature, which has been replaced with the new equipment recycling feature in the Matham Exchange. The remaining equipment fragments in some characters' backpacks will be cleared and converted into gold ingots according to the rule below. Each equipment fragment will be converted into 1.5 gold ingots. The conversion result will be rounded up. The commander information outlines the conversion rules for commanders. Sorry, the above information outlines the above information outlines the conversion rules for commanders, equipment, and other items in the version 2.0 update. The conversion related item rewards and refunds. The conversion related item rewards and refunds will be distributed via the welcome letter sent to you upon first login. Man, that was a lot of reading. So If you're listening to me butcher the shit out of this, I get tired of reading too. There's one other area I just wanted to show you real quick before I sign off. It's over on the official Lord of the Rings Rise to War Discord. If you scroll down on the left-hand side, below Strategy Room, below Campaign Room, there's version 2.0 and PBE. Go to the announcements area and scroll up just a touch. There's a post from when is this? I mean, there's a lot of juicy info in here. This is from the 12th of September. So, um, of course, all of this is potentially going to change, but from what I see here, and I talked about this in my video yesterday, there's a lot of good information here. So keep an eye on this. Get familiarized with this as well as all the crap that I just read from you. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave me a like, leave me a comment. I hope you found this to be helpful in some way. I just felt as though somewhere all the information from all these updates needed to be posted. Someone needed to read through this stuff, talk through some of the things, and be a little silly with the spreadsheet stuff. What is this one? Equipment fragments, removed gold. So there you go. 17 screenshots read just for you. And to tell you the truth, even though I've read most, if not all of these already, reading them again actually really helped. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you watched from beginning to end, I hope you found it to be helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, feedback, etc. And leave me a like and a subscribe. Hope the rest of your day treats you well. Take care and cheers. This is Turgon the Wise signing off.